are. Now I haven't got this box screwed down tight because I got to put a wedge behind it because there's a wire right where I need it to be. So I got to put a piece of quarter inch or something in here just so that it won't tighten down on the wire. But for now, I can still do everything I need to do. So, this red wire, if you remember right, we weren't using it, so I'm not going to worry about it. Maybe I should have done this before I put the box in. Might have been a little easier. It seems I'm dealing with a bunch of little wires instead of just the big yellow one. And you know what? Where's the drill? Where's the drill? Oh, it's right here. I got two of them. Ah, you see what I got going now? Now do you see what I did? Gave myself a little room, I did. That's got to go in, which it will once I bring it up. So the coating will be coated. The coating will be coated. Where the hell are you? There you are. There. Come on, right there. There you go. Good boy. Good wire. Yeah, now we'll bring in your partner. There you go. Okay. Now, I may have to go into the attic. And now that I have all these down here, I didn't mark let's get that like that. There we go. I didn't mark which one goes to which here. And I did another thing. Do you see what I did? I said I wanted to make sure I came on the outside of this wire. And I didn't. I went behind it. Not a big deal, but I didn't want it there. I don't know which one of these black wires is the main feed. I got 3 black. Oh, I sure have 3 black. There's 1. Yeah, there's 2. There's 3. One of those is a breaker goes on. Well, actually 2 of them, the breaker goes on. One of them, I actually need to hook up that red wire. I can't run this whole box on 12 gauge. Even though they're not all going to be on at once, I don't want to do it. I have I have 6-3 coming in underneath the bench over there, under the furnace. I can probably, yeah, see, I don't want to go, that's a lot of work. And I'm not looking to get into all that work right now. I just want to, but it's right. That's the problem. That'll handle it. I got 12 coming in over here. And like I say, if everything isn't plugged in, well, not so much plugged in, but if everything isn't running, I don't have to worry about it. And I'm not going to be using a lot. Because all my, if I were to bring my radio equipment out here, which is what I think I'm going to end up doing, that all runs off of DC. You know, off the batteries, off the wind turbine and solar. I mean, occasionally I have to turn on the power supply, but again, I'm not running all the radios at once. And if I do, it's 12 volts anyway, so it's not a big deal. And if I do have to turn on the power supply, I just run 2 radios. Most of the time, that's all I'm running anyway. The light, a couple of neon lights, or LEDs, they don't burn a lot. The plugs, what's going to be plugged in? The computer and the TV. That's what's usually on, running all the time. The printer's going to be plugged in, but that's only working when it's printing. Trying to rationalize this because it's all been working before. And I really, well, I could, I'm going to say, run another one out here. But then I got to dig a trench. Oh, I don't feel like doing that. Well, let's get this done. I'll talk about that later. Alright, let's get these down here where I want them. There. Good. Okay. Yeah, I got yellow in here, so I don't have to worry about it. I want to make sure I have the casings in here. I don't want to not have casings on it. So that's the only thing I was concerned about. Let me put this in here. I mean, there's a lot of thinking here. I don't know. This one here is caught. I know that. Right there. Come on. The paper's got caught, and that's what's hanging it up there. Okay. There you go, Governor. There you go. Okay. I might be able to get up there with this without getting the step ladder. Got no power up there yet, though. So I'm gonna have to take the light with me. Alright, flashlight. When I go up there, I want to make sure that I have whatever it is I need. So I don't have to keep going up and down. And I don't think I need anything other than to figure out what wire is what. I might be able to do it from here. You guys want to come with me? I don't care. Oh, well, don't bump your head. I might be able to, hold on, I gotta move the ladder over a little bit. Okay. I'm here in the dark. Okay, so we got a yellow wire coming in from down there. You see that piece of conduit? That feeds the number 12. And that number 12 goes down. That's the one I'm trying to figure out is what. And then it comes out of the breaker with two, which are these two, up to here. So that's the one I got to figure out. Now, which one is that one? Well, let me see. I know. Tell me which one moves, guys. Is that it? Was that it? It looks like it may have been. Let me see. Hold on. What about that one? Huh, doesn't look like any of those. Which one am I pulling, for crying out loud? And I got all kinds of wire down there, if you can see it. And if I pull it, I mean, I should see that coming down or tightening up. That sounded like it. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so I think the third one is the one. So I'm going to take a chance with it, I guess. Yeah, I think it was the third one. Okay. Which means it's this one. Can't get you closer, guys, sorry. Okay, so and that makes sense because it's the red. I should have known that. I should have remembered that. Okay. Not that one. Not this one. And not this one. And not that one. Okay, those are the breakers. This is the main one in. Okay. Now I'm going to semi-cheat here because I know I'm going to end up changing that down there. So instead of me having to come back up here again, I'm going to take care of the problem now so I don't have to do it again later. Now, let me get the big ladder back. I don't go up in the attic enough to where I need a set of stairs. But sometimes you wish you had them. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do, guys, is we have two connectors here. I have a black and a red, which is also looked at as power. You look at it as being red, black. That's going to go there. Let me see. this is going to go here. Which way can I bring that? It's not going to give me what I want, but it'll work. As long as it doesn't interfere with the breakers. That's all I'm concerned about with. Is this going to take this wire? It may not. Maybe too small. Like I said, this is not a sub panel. Doesn't look like one to me anyway. Okay. And if I took a little bit more of that wire, how much more of that can I get? Let's see if I can get a little bit more. Couple more inches. I know if it was up there, I know I had enough up there. Which one was it now? Not that one. Not that one. It's this one. There. There we go. Yeah, that's what I like. Good. So here's where I'm going to kind of cheat. I'm going to take the black one and put it in here, which you're probably not seeing what I'm doing, but I might be able to get you over here. Hold on, let me see if I can get you over here. But if you see me doing something wrong, you might be able to stop me. Oh yeah, right. You hear the birds? They're used to flying up in here. The nest. I gotta put that box up for them. I don't know if you hear them or not. Okay, what I need to do here, I want to get you guys some type of a visual on what I'm doing. But not getting you in my way at the same time. This will probably work. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm coming. This one will work. If I can find the right screw. There it is. Last night I was watching YouTube and I seen the Proxxon guy doing a video on the tools. Well, what he was really doing was it was a video on tools, but it was more so on how to build this bat house using the tools. And I'm saying this is good because I'm going to get on there and tell them exactly what I think, you know, about how she lied to me and sold me stuff that she knew she couldn't sell me. And don't you think they had the comments turned off? Now this guy said he lived in Ohio. Now if I remember right, the company that I bought him from was in Georgia. I don't know if it's the same or not. Ohio to Georgia could be a little bit of a trip. Okay. And this one, I'm going to use this to kind of hold that up there. So I'm going to put a soft topper that and see, that'll hold that right there for me. Okay. So now this white one has to come down. And if I can get this one down a little bit more, it'd be great. There we go. Is it going to work this way or that way? It may interfere with the breaker on that side. So let's do it this side. So I don't know, because they had the damn thing turned off, so. And I thought I heard him say he was in Ohio because of the color of the bat house he was building was dark. You know, which what he means by that is you want to use darker colors when you're working in a colder climate because in the wintertime the black helps draw the heat, which makes it warmer. In a hotter climate, you want to use white. You know, it's almost like you don't want to buy a black car when you live in Florida, that type of thing. Now, the only thing I don't like about these are, I gotta get a little bit more, because that one breaker's gotta be a problem. And I know there's enough wire up for that. I'm going to have to go up there, because I know there's enough wire. Okay, so now the grounds, I'm just going to, like I say, I'm just going to put a hole right through the side and just hold those right in. Okay, so the blacks are going to go to a breaker. Now before I go any further with this, let me get a piece of wood so I can shim under here. Wood. Oh, there it is. Here should be perfect size. I just gotta cut it, which may be an issue right now, seeing that there's no power. I guess I'm gonna have to use the handsaw. Sorry. I'm almost to a stopping point. Let's put it that way. Oh. I'll be in a minute, babe.
All right.
Okay. So we got this here. So now I know I can put another hole in there and I have to worry about it. Put this over here. Okay. Now, this has to go to the ground. So I'm gonna, well, I wanted to put this here to help hold that up. So that may be what I'm going to do with that. I'll put a screw in it so it's inside the case. These, I'm going to put a screw through it. These still have to go in. And these have to go in. Right now, I'm just hooking up the power side coming in. I'm not hooking anything up yet going out. All right, now, I am going to have to go in the attic because I need to get more wire, and I know it's up there. All three of them would be nice, but I need these two at least a couple more inches. And I know it's up there. I've seen it there. But I'm not going to be able to pull them, so I need to go up there. So we'll do that tomorrow. We're not going to do that tonight. This is going to go to a breaker. The black one here and this black one here. And then again, this black one, this black one, this black one, the two red ones, this black one, and this black one. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I got 8. And I got a, if I got a double, I can use a double pull. But these two are going to be their own 1-inch single pull. Now, what I meant by I'm using the red one, when I tie in down there, I'm going to take the red and the black and tie them together. And then this will charge up both these sides of the plate. Then when I do bring the 3 in to the shop, I can disconnect the 2 down there, the red and black, and hook them up separately, so each one of these will have its own charge. But that'll save me from coming up here and rewiring this thing again. And it's really not going to do much as far as damage or being unsafe, because the circuit will pop if I overload it anyway. So that's where I'm at with that. Alright. So I think, well, if I wanted to turn the power on out here, I could put 2 breakers on it. No, I'm not ready. So, but let me see what I got here. And I don't know if I want to put 15s or 20s. Well, it's a 10, it's a 12, so I could put 20s up there. Let me see what I got here. That's a 15. That's a double pole 20. That's a 35. This is going to go down there eventually when I bring the other wire in. Okay, here's a 20, 1-inch single pole. And here's a 20. Okay. Now this is what I mean by this. This is a full 20 amp, 1-inch single pole breaker. So But see, right now, they're still running all off of one switch. Come on, loosen up. You don't have to be that tight. I mean, right now, if I wanted to, even though I won't, both of these can go on one, but I'm not going to do that because if I remember right, there was 2 circuits up there. So I'm going to keep it as 2 circuits until I get up there again to do it. That was a long time ago when I was up there. That's probably going back 10 years. So I really don't remember exactly what I did up there, other than what I can see. Alright, so let's put this right here. Hopefully I should go in like that. Let's do the other one. There we go. See, because right now we kind of like have 2 coming in, 1 coming in but 2 going out, which really isn't the way to be. That's why that red is going to be activated soon as a separate lead. But for now, I'm just going to run it as it is. Come on, come on. You're supposed to be tightening up there, not sitting there looking stupid. There. Whoops. Whoop, 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 whoop. Sorry, guys. Now this one, I'm going to want to put it on the bottom because that's going to be on the red lead. And eventually, that's where it will be. That's why I need a little bit more wire because I want to be able to get it underneath this one. So I need a little bit more wire to pull down. All right, so these are going to be 2 systems. So this would be 1 wire, and this would be the other wire, which are the red and the black, which normally would have just been black if I ran a jumper and didn't utilize the red. But because I have the red down there, for now, I'll tie them together down there until I get the other 3 over. When I bring the other one in, then I can separate them and put them both on their own. But for now, this is going to be fine. All right, I'm going to leave this just like it is. And I'm going to start shutting things down. I'll leave the pliers and everything up here. Turn this light off. Okay. I'm not going to hook anything up yet as far as the shock coming in. I do have all that I need. I just got to remember to turn the mouse off when I'm done. I used to have a mouse by Dell, and if you didn't use it, it shut off by itself, which was nice. All right, so let's go out here for a minute. So like I told you, I still have power.